Hey everybody, Tristan here in another video. Now, I know my previous big reactors video where I was quote-unquote exploring alternatives to HBM didn't go so well. I mean, it didn't get the attention I was expecting. So, yeah, part 2 is kind of in jeopardy for me right now. Anyway, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Watz power plant. The fusionary Watz power plant will come in a separate video, alright? So, the first step is to make a multi-block structure maker. In the very first video that I uploaded, I showed you how to do it. You need lapis lazuli. You need lapis powder, glowstone dust, and a redstone torch. Just place it down, and there we go. Watz power plant. Now, it's easier to see at night, but hey, I guess it's kind of... You're gonna need reinforced control rods, Watz reactor control, Watz reaction chamber, Watz reactor supercooler, Watz stability element, Watz access hatch, and Watz electricity port. Oh, and also the field, which we'll talk about in a minute. So grab your stability elements. Hold on, let me just get my wand. Tells me to save up a bit of time. I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to, yeah, place those there. These super coolers, I'm pretty sure go from here all the way to the top. So just, yeah, just build it. Just follow the marker, and you should be good. Just also placing control rods like this, and also raise them all the way up to the end. Don't fill in the middle of this. Okay, here reactor control. Just fill up the rest. There we go. Now put more stability elements up here. Finish this up. This isn't a cheap reactor, by the way. It is very, very expensive to run and to make. And we need the reaction chamber, which will be here in the corners. Just raise these all the way to the top. I think you're also going to need some concrete, but I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure. I don't know what block this is. Maybe casing of some sort. No. Okay. Fun. Let's continue doing this. I think it is concrete, you know? I'm not entirely sure. There we go, that's done. And let me check. No, it's definitely something different with this animation. That's not it. I kinda don't know what block this is. I'm just gonna go with light gray concrete. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. Honestly. Reactor structure not valid, yeah. Problem is, okay, I'm just gonna do something real quick because I I seem to have forgotten. So just ignore this, alright? I just need to remember what block that was. Oh, okay, reinforced stone. So for the outer layer, it's reinforced stone. Sorry for that small setback. But now we can continue. So once you finish up the structure, well, you might need to have some scaffolding or something. Yeah. Place it here, and then go up, and you'll need a couple things. First of all, you're gonna need some energy to grab your energy grid and connect it to one of the electricity port. Oh, no, never mind. You don't need power. Sorry. You're gonna need, and you're also gonna need a pellet. For the purpose of this, I'm going to use the medium enriched scribidium pellet. To start filling in, you can use any combination you want, because I am pretty sure that this reactor can't melt down. Well, it can, but only in a very specific situation. As you can see, you can also grab high enriched scribidium or just pure scribidium. Okay, there we go. So just finish this up, and now grab a titanium filter. Here. Okay, before you do anything, you're gonna need some universal fluid ducts and the poisonous mud fluid identifier. And you're also gonna need a tank that is resistant to corrosion. I think the big ass tank works. There it is. So just remove the multi-block structure marker, and then just link this up like this to one of the reactor access hatches, and just identify both of these with poisonous mud, and just put in your filter. And as you will see, it will start working. And we're drawing out the poisonous mud and putting it in there. I'm gonna grab an FENSU thing, yes, and some red copper cables, so you're gonna be able to see the energy output in a second. I'm gonna place the FENSU. Wait, no. And then I'm gonna place it on. No. Shoot. There we go. And as you can see, it's filling up quite fast. If I grab a spark, which actually tells me, you know, the thing is giving me 7.05 million HGs per second. Now there's obviously different combinations. You can also grab, let me just grab highly enriched scribidium and replace some of those with highly enriched scribidium. Remember that scribidium is blinding, so be careful. Just gonna replace the inner ones with highly enriched scribidium. And as you can see, our energy output is higher, because you can see the power multiplier is higher. So if I grab pure scribidium, the power output will be even higher. Now do note that the fuel for this reactor is very, very expensive. As you can see, we're getting a bunch more power. I actually think the RBMK can beat this, but I don't know. And what do you do with this poisonous mud, you ask? Well, you can centrifuge it to get a couple of things, and well, I initially didn't plan to say that because I was like, well, it's gonna be a bit lame, isn't it? With the it's gonna be a bit lame that you're just gonna have to get tons of centrifuges. And although that's correct, it is worth it because since this liquid is strongly corrosive, well, you'll need to get it out of the reactor, because if you don't, first of all, poisonous mud will start leaking out, and it will literally just make a hole of bedrock. Let me just grab a bucket of poisonous mud and I'll show it. As you can see, it's corrosing the entire thing around it, and will just make a giant hole that you'll then have to deal with. So yeah, be careful. Don't want to hide. Hide all over the world. But yeah, poisonous mud starts leaking out, and there's hardly any way to contain it. And if you just block all the ports so that it can't get out, the reactor will just explode. Like, it won't generate any more power. The entire inner structure will be destroyed, and the outer shell will be also breached. And well, the poisonous mud will start leaking out. So yeah, that's a very brief tutorial. If you were wondering why I'm using the why I'm using the Watz performance improver, well, it's because I felt like it. Okay. So yeah, it's a very short tutorial. Actually, I'm gonna, before I go, since this video is a bit short, I'm gonna show you. Oh wow, I forgot the centrifuge got an overhaul. I am just going to show you what you can get by centrifuging just a bit of poisonous mud. Or by centrifuging the poisonous mud. Just throw that in there. Yeah, you can see all the recipes and the upgrades. It accepts a speed upgrade and an overdrive upgrade, I'm pretty sure. So that to the output, and soon enough. Oh wait, no. It's the, I think it's the gas centrifuge. Where is it? There, gas centrifuge. Yeah, just identify that with poisonous mud, and it will. Or well, I'm not too experienced with this, as I told you, I'm not. Okay, you can see, and it's being converted into heavy sludge fraction, which gives you dust, lead powder, and well, I think it can do even more.
clutch. No, apparently it doesn't exist. Or maybe I just need to also identify this poisonous blood. Yeah. And it'll just convert it into nothing. Whoops. I was meant to be there. So as you can see, I have completely forgotten that that is the right upgrade. Well, as you can see, we're slowly turning all this into random stuff that is a little safer to store. So you can just send some dots and to identify these with the correct fluid, gas centrifuge. The gas centrifuge upgrade I'm talking about. just keep doing this. My guess is about as good as yours, okay? Like, I'm not really entirely sure what I'm doing. Identify those with person's blood. And they will start filling up, and they will start, well, separating it. So that's waste management, I guess, for this reactor. This is the most you can separate it. You can't even really separate it more. You will need a bunch more centrifuges, because you can see what I currently got is not enough to feed. Hold on, let me grab. Do I have? Yes, okay. And I need a servo. Just gonna grab a dish crate. This wasn't really planned, but I guess it's kind of just for fun. I tend to get distracted easily, so yeah. And just set that to, you know. And we'll start sending items. So this is just to kind of reap, quote unquote, the benefits. And as you can see, we're getting a couple of things. Oops. We're getting a couple of things, including nuclear waste and lead powder. You're gonna need really big storage systems because, yeah, the poisonous mud keeps on coming and it kind of likes to overflow anytime it can. So as you can see, we're getting a bunch of stuff: dust, lead powder, iron powder. Our centrifuges are working at full gas. Yeah, they're still working to keep up. Oops. The reason you need to get out the items is because otherwise the centrifuges will just stop once they're filled with items. So, yep, as you can see, the poisonous mud is not giving in. This will start to decay. Right now we have produced 9.65 gigas of HE so far. And, well, we're getting a bunch of stuff. So, yep, that was a very short, quote-unquote, tutorial on the Watz power plant. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed building this as well as you should. And, well,
Hope you do all the necessary safety, you know, don't keep my warning, okay? Don't let the poisonous mud stack up. Anyways, see you later, and, well, the fusionary Watz will come soon, at some point, I guess. Anyways, see you later, gamers. Peace out.